Do you ever feel like going to the bathroom is like going to war? Your stomach feels bloated, like a balloon about to burst. You sit on the toilet until your legs fall asleep, but you still can't deliver the goods. Maybe your first thought is to grab a banana from the fruit bowl, thinking this yellow savior will solve all your problems. But today, I'm going to tell you a shocking truth. That method you've been relying on might not only be useless, it could be secretly cementing up your intestines, pushing you closer to the edge of colon cancer. In this video, I'm going to completely change your understanding of constipation relief and reveal the 6 scientifically proven intestinal cleansers. After watching, you'll learn how to get rid of constipation from the root and get back to feeling light and energetic. Before we get started, if you care about your health and your family's health, please click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. If this resonates with you, please type 1 in the comments. If you are suffering from a similar ailment, feel free to share in the comments. I'll do my best to respond to your questions. Constipation is not something to be taken lightly. It's your body sending you a serious health warning in the most silent and painful way. In modern society, with our sedentary lifestyles, reliance on fast food, and high stress levels, constipation has become a widespread illness, affecting people of all ages. So, how do you know if you're truly constipated? No need to guess. Check these 4 medical signs to give your gut a health check. Signal 1. Frequency alert. The medical gold standard is simple. If you have fewer than 3 bowel movements per week, and I mean fewer than 3, your intestines are already struggling. Signal 2. Volume reduction. Every time you finish using the toilet, you feel like there is more left, and the amount you eliminate is not proportional to the amount you eat. That feeling of not being empty is a warning. Signal 3. Abnormal form. This is crucial. Healthy stool should be shaped like a banana. If your stool is dry and hard, like small pebbles or like rabbit droppings, it means it's been sitting in your intestines for too long, and all the moisture has been squeezed out. This is a classic sign of constipation. Signal 4. Difficult process. Going to the bathroom has become a chore. You have to strain until your face turns red, and veins pop out just to squeeze out a little bit. Or you sit on the toilet for 15-20 minutes and still feel like you haven't completely emptied. This difficult, time-consuming process with a feeling of incomplete evacuation indicates severe intestinal dysfunction. Friends, if you meet just 2 of these 4 criteria and it's been going on for a while, then you are medically diagnosed as constipated. You need to take this seriously, because chronic constipation is quietly setting off 3 time bombs inside your body. Bomb 1. Intestinal landslide. Food residue and toxins that should have been eliminated build up in your intestines day after day, becoming harder and harder. At best, this causes bloating and abdominal pain. At worst, it can lead to a terrible intestinal obstruction, your intestines completely poisoned. That requires emergency surgery. Even more terrifying, hard stool can constantly scrape and even pierce the intestinal walls, causing a perforation. All the toxins leak into your abdomen, causing life-threatening peritonitis. Bomb 2. A one-way trip to cancer. Numerous medical studies have confirmed that people with chronic constipation have a higher risk of developing colon tumors compared to those with healthy bowels. The reasoning is simple. Carcinogenic substances in the stool, like nitrosamines and phenols, are in constant contact with your intestinal lining, poisoning it day after day. It's like a clean wall constantly covered in toxic mud. Can it avoid becoming cancerous? Many colon cancer tragedies begin with this seemingly insignificant constipation. Bomb. a deadly push for cardiovascular disease. This is something we need to remember. In the moment you are straining to poop, the pressure in your abdomen and chest increases rapidly, causing your blood pressure to skyrocket. For those with high blood pressure or heart disease, this surge is like walking a tightrope over a cliff. Many heart attacks and strokes happen on the toilet. This small bathroom can become the most dangerous place. So, you see, constipation doesn't just block your intestines, it blocks your path to a healthy and long life. Since constipation is so terrible, how do we solve it? I bet your first reaction is to eat a banana. This idea seems to be ingrained in our genes. But today, I must break this myth and issue a health warning. Relying blindly on bananas to relieve constipation may not only be ineffective in some cases, but it may also make your constipation worse. You think you're eating an angel, but you may be swallowing a demon that paralyzes your intestines. Here are 3 reasons that will change your understanding. The first and most important reason lies in a substance called tannic acid. Tannic acid is something that causes contractions of the intestines. The more unripe a banana is, the more tannic acid it has. Eating an unripe banana with tannic acids only makes it more difficult to poop. The second reason is the embarrassing dietary fiber content. Everyone says bananas are rich in dietary fiber, but it depends on the amount. Scientific measurements show that a medium-sized banana contains only about 3 grams of fiber. What does this mean? A small handful of spinach or a medium-sized sweet potato contains much more fiber than that. Expecting a banana to relieve constipation is like trying to unclog a blocked drain with a toothpick. The force is too weak. The third reason concerns our typical constitution. For some people, bananas are a safe and easy snack, but for others, it is not useful. So, friends, remember that the effect of bananas on relieving constipation varies from person to person. It is by no means a panacea. From now on, immediately remove your blind faith in bananas from your health concepts. Since bananas are unreliable, who are our intestinal saviors? The moment you've been waiting for has arrived. I'm going to reveal a list of constipation-relieving heroes who can save your intestines. From number 6 to champion, each has unique skills. They are the ultimate guardians of your intestinal health. 6th place, gentle lubricant. Honey. Number 6 on the list is sweet and ancient honey. Honey's constipation-relieving effect is gentle. It has 2 secret weapons. First, it is rich in natural enzymes and oligosaccharides, which can be food for beneficial intestinal bacteria and optimize the intestinal flora. Second, its fructose content can absorb and retain moisture, softening the stool. You can imagine drinking honey water as applying a layer of high-quality lubricant to rusty and dry intestinal gears, making the entire bowel movement process smooth. Remember to use warm water no more than 120 degrees, 50 degrees, to brew it. High temperatures will destroy its valuable enzymes. 5th place, intestinal bulldozer, spinach. 5th place is the most inconspicuous hero on the dinner table, spinach. Don't underestimate it. Spinach's constipation-relieving ability can be called the heavy bulldozer of the vegetable world. Its trick is the ultra-high non-water-soluble dietary fiber. When these fibers enter the intestines, they are like a giant sponge, absorbing water and expanding wildly, increasing their volume several times. The expanded stool will strongly stimulate the intestinal walls, sending a signal to the intestines and triggering a strong bowel movement. It is recommended to blanch it in boiling water before eating to remove some of the oxalic acid for better effect. 4th place, high-fiber duo, sweet potatoes and corn. Occupying the 4th spot on the list is a golden combination from the land, sweet potatoes, and corn. We call them the high-fiber duo. They each have their strengths and can perfectly complement each other. Sweet potatoes are not only rich in fiber, but also strengthen digestion. Corn is even more powerful. It has two types of fiber at the same time. Non-water-soluble fiber, like spinach, which acts as an intestinal broom to remove debris from the intestinal walls, and water-soluble fiber, which nourishes beneficial bacteria and keeps the stool moist. It can be said that corn is a dual-effect constipation relieving expert. Remember to eat whole steamed sweet potatoes and boiled corn, not processed sweet potato fries or corn chips. Third place, intestinal cleanser, kiwi. Third place is the star of the fruit world, kiwi. If the previous foods relied on fiber, then kiwi is an efficient intestinal cleanser. Its secret weapon is a unique kiwi enzyme. This enzyme helps us break down undigested protein waste stuck to the intestinal walls. Kiwi enzyme is like a professional cleaner, dissolving these stubborn stains and restoring the intestines to cleanliness. Plus, its high-quality dietary fiber has a mild and significant laxative effect. Studies have found that 2 kiwis a day can significantly improve constipation. A little tip: eat golden kiwis unpeeled after washing them thoroughly for even more nutrition and fiber. Second place, natural laxative, prunes. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath. The one that can be ranked second must be the king of kings. It is prunes. In Europe and America, prunes are known as the body's sewer and are the ultimate fruit for solving constipation. Why is its effect so powerful that it is even called a natural laxative? The secret lies not in fiber, but in a chemical term, sorbitol. This is a natural sugar alcohol found in prunes. Our intestines have difficulty absorbing it. When a large amount of sorbitol enters the intestines, a high concentration area is formed. According to the principle of osmotic pressure, water in the body is forced to be absorbed into the intestines in large quantities. Imagine a dry riverbed suddenly flooded with water. Those hard mud blocks are instantly washed and softened. This is the scientific principle behind the immediate effect of prunes in relieving constipation. It is not pushing, but washing with water. Because of its powerful effect, first-time users, whether eating dried prunes or drinking prune juice, must start with a small amount. First place, Intestinal Health Foundation, sufficient water. Now is the time to reveal the champion of the Constipation Buster list. You may have torn down countless kinds of magical superfoods, but the real champion is something we come into contact with every day, but often seriously ignore. It doesn't cost a penny, but it's more important than any panacea. It's sufficient clean water. Yes, you heard that right. The champion is water. I put it in the first place because it is the basis of everything and the soulmate of all constipation-relieving efforts. Let me ask you, why can all the high-fiber foods we talked about relieve constipation? Because they can absorb water and expand. But if your body doesn't have enough water for them to absorb, what will happen? It's like mixing cement. If you only add a little water, the cement powder will only form harder rocks. Dietary fiber is the same. You eat a lot of high-fiber foods, but don't drink enough water. These fibers will absorb the only moisture in your intestines and eventually form lumps of stool in your body that are harder than rocks. You are not relieving constipation. You are blocking your intestines and creating intestinal cement. So, all constipation-relieving methods that don't mention drinking water are useless. Without water, even the best fiber engine is just a display. Drink at least 68 ounces, 1,500 to 2,000 milliliters of water every day, and learn to drink it smartly. A glass of warm water in the morning wakes up the intestines. A glass of water before each meal lubricates the esophagus. Replenish at any time during work breaks, sip frequently, and keep your body hydrated. Friends, we have introduced 6 constipation busters. They are your powerful weapons against constipation. But just having weapons is not enough. You must change the entire battlefield environment, your lifestyle. If you want to completely eradicate constipation, you must master this ultimate tip and develop golden lifestyle habits. First, get moving. The intestines also need exercise to stimulate them. Walking briskly for 30 minutes every day or gently massaging your abdomen clockwise before going to bed is like doing gymnastics for your intestines and awakening their vitality. Second, have a regular routine. Establish a fixed bowel movement, biological clock for your body. For example, even if you don't feel like it, sit on the toilet for 5-10 minutes after breakfast every day to give your body a signal that it's time to poop. Over time, the intestines will remember this rhythm. Third, manage your emotions. The intestines are our second brain and are extremely sensitive to emotions. Long-term anxiety and tension will also cause the intestines to strike. So, learn to relax your mind, listen to music, take deep breaths, and maintain a pleasant mood. Your intestines will also relax. Remember this 4-in-1 health rule: scientific diet, moderate exercise, regular routine, and peaceful emotions. Only by doing this can you fundamentally improve intestinal function and permanently say goodbye to constipation. Well, we've debunked the age-old myth of bananas relieving constipation. More importantly, we have recognized honey, spinach, sweet potatoes, corn, kiwi, prunes, and our most important champion, water. These 6 are the true guardians of the intestines. Saying goodbye to constipation means saying goodbye to toxins in the body and future disease risks. This is a decision that can give you a new life and improve your quality of life. From now on, immediately cross the obsession with bananas off your health menu. Embrace these true intestinal saviors and practice those simple but effective health habits. Change starts with your next meal, from the glass of water in front of you. I wish you every day as smooth and unburdened as a clear intestine. I wish you and your family health, longevity, peace, and joy. We'll see you in the next video.